I've had a really fantastic experience with Dr. Salib and his office. His staff is very competent, very compassionate, plus they get the patient to the doctor in a very timely manner, which is important to all of us. My vision was getting increasingly poor. I had to use a magnifying glass on more things to read. I couldn't read numbers, and I even had to put a magnifying glass on my computer at times. So I came to Dr. Salib, and Dr. Salib said that I did have cataracts, which wasn't a surprise. But after the surgery, I was astonished at how much better I could see. It was like brand new vision. All I really wanted was to have improvement. I didn't expect a huge transformation. So when I was able to have the distinct vision that I experienced, I was so joyful and so very pleasantly surprised. Dr. Salib explains everything very patiently and very thoroughly. He has answered all of my questions, even the ones that I considered to be trivial or kind of stupid, but he was very patient with me with everything I wanted to know. Before my surgery, I had a really difficult time seeing. I couldn't see in the distance. We live at Lake Mission Viejo, and I couldn't see across the lake. My driving was getting a little compromised, which was a tremendous worry to me. I knew that I had a vision problem, but I wasn't sure what it was. I didn't know if it were something that just came with age, or if I had something different going on, or I didn't really know I had a cataract because they build up very gradually. Everything was very much explained to me throughout the process. During the surgery, I knew what was happening. The nurses were very informative. They do put a lot of drops in your eyes. That's part of the process. But they explained to me when they did put the drops in just what they were for, what their purpose was. They would say this is an antiseptic, or they'd say this is for this is to dull the pain. This is kind of an anesthetic eye drop. So I was very well informed throughout the entire process, which took away all the anxiety that I had. I was very well taken care of. Dr. Salib explained everything to me as he went along. It didn't take very long, which was really nice. I didn't have an acute awareness of what was going on around me. I knew that I was in safe hands. I trusted Dr. Salib. I knew that he knew what he was doing. He gave me a feeling of real confidence and professionalism. I had a little discomfort, which is normal. I didn't have anything that required any medication, anything as severe as that. But my eye felt a little irritated. I couldn't really see out of it much the day of the surgery, but the following morning it was like somebody had pulled the shade up on my eye and I could see again. Before I had the surgery, my vision was blurry and what I would call dull. I couldn't read at all. And I couldn't really see, everything was just kind of fuzzy. I could see, but it was fuzzy. I didn't do anything at all without having my glasses on. It made me feel very disoriented. After the surgery, the following morning, I had such a surprise because I had expected that my vision would be better. It would be improved, but I had no idea that it would be remarkable. It was like I'd had a shade over my eye and somebody pulled that shade up. And I could see. I could see the leaves on the trees. I could see across the lake. I could see my husband's face better. I could see some of the parts of my house that needed to be cleaned, which maybe wasn't the most pleasant thing, but it was really very delightful. The staff is excellent. They're a very professional group of people. They always greet you very kindly when you come into the office. One of my pet peeves is to go into a doctor's office and be ignored. And in Dr. Salib's office, they all greet you very nicely. They treat you in a very professional manner. If you have to wait, which I have not had to do hardly at all, they check often and regularly and reassure you that you will soon be seen. They're just a really terrific staff. I would highly recommend this clinic and Dr. George Salib. He was recommended to me by a friend who has had a lot of vision problems since childhood. And she told me that she really liked him and that she felt he was very competent. And I really trusted what she said. So I came to this office expecting to have a good doctor. I've never had a bad eye doctor, but Dr. Salib has been the best eye doctor that I've had as far as being kind and in answering questions very thoroughly. That's important to me. My life has really changed since the surgery, which I didn't expect. I can read without my glasses, which is just stunning, and I drive without my glasses because I can see better. And I have been so dependent on glasses for so many years that it's just been a new experience with everything that I've done. I watch TV without glasses. I couldn't do that before. It's just been a really tremendous experience for me.